anything you have to say the word forgiveness.
Hey brothers and sisters, it's Pastor Bill. I'm bringing this week's midweek message on Thursday, February 17th. One of the books that I've been reading through in my morning devotions is this great book that Molly introduced me to called Prayer, 40 Days of Practice by Justin McRoberts and Scott Erickson. And it so happened that the 17th prayer to come along with today, the 17th of February, is a prayer about forgiveness. Each prayer is accompanied in the book by a little illustration, and the 17th prayer says this: may love and forgiveness for others be less and less optional. It was a perfect prayer for this Sunday's topic in our ongoing sermon series called Your New Year Wardrobe. This Sunday, we're going to be looking at the topic of forgiveness as we continue through Paul's message in Colossians chapter 3, verses 12 through 14, and wrap up our sermon series this Sunday talking about forgiveness. Forgiveness is one of those topics I don't think we can ever hear preached about too often. On any given day, just about every one of us either needs forgiveness from somebody else in our lives, or we're struggling to extend forgiveness towards somebody who may have hurt us or wronged us or broken our relationship in some way or another. There are lots of practical ways that we can apply this message about clothing ourselves with forgiveness as part of our New Year wardrobe. So I hope that you'll choose to be a part of the upcoming worship service, either at 10 o'clock on Sunday morning in the sanctuary, at 7 p.m. on Sunday evening on the patio, or by visiting the online worship tab at pbpres.org and following up later in the week on the service that you may have missed this coming Sunday. There are a few other things going on in the life of the church that I want to remind you about and invite you to participate in. The Young Adult Bible Study is taking place weekly, Thursdays from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. in the church office. Grant Kay is hosting that as our Director of Christian Education, and I hope that if you're looking for a Bible study or discipleship opportunity, you might consider that one. You can always send an email to grant@pbpress.org to get more information about this Bible study if you want more information. Coming up on March 2nd, we begin the season of Lent. And we begin that season with our Ash Wednesday worship service. It's going to be at 7 p.m. inside the PB Press Sanctuary. And it's an opportunity to start the season of Lent with the themes of confession and repentance. We'll receive the ashes of our confession and repentance, and we'll share the Lord's Supper together. Should be a meaningful evening, and I hope that you'll choose to participate if you're able to join us. Throughout the season of Lent, we're also going to be in a book study that I'm going to be leading that focuses on Pastor Rick Warren's book, his devotional book called 40 Days of Community. So I'm going to continue to invite you to be a part of that. The class is going to be hosted on Zoom starting on Tuesday evening, March 8th, and running Tuesday evenings from 6:30 to about 7:30 or 8 o'clock through April 12th, which is that Tuesday right after Palm Sunday leading up to Easter Sunday. I hope that you can be a part of that. Send me email at pastor@pbpress.org if you want to register or get any more information about the class. Finally, next Sunday, not this coming Sunday the 20th, but the following Sunday, the 27th, I will be participating in the Navy's Reserve Intermediate Leadership course during the morning. And so the Reverend Dr. Nate Landis, who's the founder and president of the Urban Youth Collaborative, has been invited to come and preach and lead worship for us on that Sunday. I'm disappointed that I'm going to be missing hearing Nate preach, but I will be following up to see the sermon on that online worship tab. But I hope that if you can be a part of the morning service on the 27th, that you'll choose to do that and to hear Nate's message. It's going to be a great and inspiring reminder about what God is doing through the lives of young people in our community in San Diego, and how we as a church can continue to support Nate and his work through the Urban Youth Collaborative, and hear what it is that God's Spirit is doing in the lives of young people. I think those are really our major invitations for today and the upcoming reminder about the message and importance of forgiveness. God's blessings be with you as the week continues, and I look forward to seeing you and worshiping with you sometime soon as we continue our journey together as people bringing people to Christ. Grace and peace to you.